Typical weather here for Ireland. It was sunny when I left home and now we have grey skies and rain. So welcome back to the channel. We're in Killearn Church here and graveyard, and this is a huge family vault here. That there would be the entrance. It's surrounded with this huge rail. Beautiful church behind it. I see in 1895 here. In memory of Sir Frederick. Can't make out the surname, unfortunately. It's like those lead letters. So I'm not sure if it would have originally had this top, this cement top. It must have done. But you would have went downstairs into a barrel top chamber. It's writing here as well, but just can't make them out. Don't really want to cross the rails. But I think the name is Hughes because we do have Lily Hughes here, wife of Frederick Hughes, 1874 to 1965, and also her daughter, Mary Geraldine. And on the opposite side we have a Violet Hughes. So obviously it's the Hughes family vault and graves. So that's just a little entrance there we came in. So it is Church of Ireland. Beautiful blue door, look at that. Really stands out. We've some really, really old graves in here. And look what I've just spotted. This chest tomb, or altar tomb. Huge hole in the side of it. You can see lots and lots of cobwebs. Some rubbish possibly has blown in there. So yes, after this I will be going home, sit beside the fire and edit this video. Look at the amount of headstones. Gosh, another one. They don't seem to last, do they? Lots of stone and it's like twigs just in there. Nice designs on it. Gosh, look at it. Another one in halves. I'm to try and find some of these beautiful old headstones. Actually, here's one. Wait till you see this. We have the crucifixion scene here, and not only Jesus, our Lord, on the cross, but we have several people being crucified. We have soldiers. Soldier on horseback. Wow, so interesting. The date on this headstone is actually 1791, and it's for the body of Francis Ryan. He was 62 when he passed. We also have a Patrick Ryan. That was his son, 1791. February 1791. Aged just 22 there. I think this is another crucifixion scene. The sun and the moon, our Lord on the cross. This one has completely sunken into the ground. Look at these. 1765 on this one. Anastasia. Carrie or Gary, unsure. 1765, age just 16. Anastasia. And as we get further back, they get even more packed. Look at one right beside the other. This one under the tree. Look how it's like walking into somewhere else. Same graveyard, but it's just different. (1772) there. Look how well we can read this. Here lieth the body of James Burney, deceased November 1772, age 69. Also Bridget, 1771, aged 57. The IHS symbol there. Right, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to wipe this lens. Hope that's a bit better. Look how jammed it is. Can't even get in between some of these stones. Look at that. What happened here? Look at it. One part just here, and this is the remaining piece. There's quite a few, unfortunately, seem to have broken. Another crucifixion scene. Looks like James flood. Can't see a date. It's possibly there. Looks like 1791. Looks like age 17. Wow. This old rugged cross. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? William Devereux, or Devereux, depending on where you're from, who departed this life September 1906, aged 82. Once again, when you look out, you just can't believe how packed they are in here. So we have these railed areas here. And what's strange is there doesn't seem to be anything in there. There's no name for them. Look at this one, it's so beautiful. But once again, there's no name, but I presume that there, yes, under there would be the stairs to go in under this area. Wow. You can see the outline of it there along the edge. And then up on top, two steps in. It's all like slabs up at the top of it. So underneath us now is a vault. And as I turn around, would you look at this? God, this is gorgeous. Wow. Look at the rails. So there's somebody buried in there. I don't see a name either, which is a pity. That is beautiful. And I have just spotted something here. And it's writing. But because of the day that's in it, and that the ground is so wet, I can't really make it out. It does say who departed. And no, some of it is quite worn, but I bet that tells us who's in there. Another gated one. Once again, we can just walk in here. It doesn't tell us anything. This one actually does have headstones in there. Two, in fact. Here lies the body of Elizabeth Bury of Brook Hill in this parish. Relic of the late James Bury, Esquire of St. Leonard's. Looks like Nazing. Leonard's. Nazing? Essex. Wow. Who departed this life 16th day of April, aged 80 years, 1851. And also her son, William. Late Major, 2nd Light Cavalry. Can't really read that. Sacred to the memory of Thomas Belma and Dublin, formerly of Brook Hill in this parish. Age 79. Looks like 1881 there. Another one that just seems to be empty. But I wonder, are they vaults of some description? See, there's a gate in, but nothing to tell us who's in there. And it's still raining. I don't think the rain is going to go. Let's have a look, see what's down here. It looks very interesting. As I slop through the muck. Now guys, if you do like this video, why don't you give it a like? It helps me immensely. You've no idea. If you want to do that now and come back and we look in here. Wow, this is a beautiful structure. Look at the shape of it. I presume it's like a vault. Some nice rails there. Gorgeous designs. Just noticed these daffodils. Look at that. Isn't that an impressive building? What would you call this? A vault? Mausoleum? We'll take a look inside there now, and I do see some plaques there on the wall just inside, but let's have a look. Oh! I can't believe it. Just as I came around, there is a woman in there. She's not living, but she did give me a fright. But my gosh, that is stunning. Well, you have frightened me today. It looked like somebody sitting as I approached. Wow, she is beautiful. Look at this. Wow, look at the cobwebs. Oh, and unfortunately, even though she is very, very beautiful, she has lost her nose. See all the cobwebs? She's reading a little book. And I can't make that out. Common filter, it looks like. By desire of the subscribers, this monument was erected under the immediate direction of his friend James Edward Devereux, or Devereux. Let's have a look at this. Look at the top of it. There's birds nesting up there. To the memory of the Reverend Abraham Swan, minister of this parish during 22 years, his grateful flock and his affectionate friends, the general inhabitants of this parish, however distinguished by religious denominations, raised this monument by their United subscription. Speaking of subscription, guys, you can subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. The Reverend Abraham Swan even says so. But he died on the 10th of January 1816, aged 54. So his friends of this parish erected this for him. This is beautiful. I'm going to take a step back. The work even that's gone into this. Look at the columns. All the spider webs. That is absolutely gorgeous. Now we do have plaques here on the wall that I had seen from the corner of my eye. This is Elizabeth Swain. So I wonder, it's not Swan then, is it? Swain. No, it's definitely Swan. S-W-A-N-N-E. Eldest daughter of the former incumbent of the parish, the late Reverend Abraham. See, it's S-W-A-N-N-E, so Swain. So even though it says Swan there, it's Swain. Looks like, and of Catherine, his wife. Excuse me, died 8th of January 1861 and is buried here with her father and mother and cousin Jane. This is Annabella Swain. Maybe it is Swan. I have no idea, guys, sorry. 1876. They were the only surviving children of the late Reverend Abraham Swan and Catherine Robinson, his wife, and are buried here with their father, mother and sister, and were the last of the name. Wow. Then we have a James Brandish, only son of the late William Henry Brandish of Laurel Hill, Queen's County, April 1828, died 1918. Then we have a memory of her beloved mother up here, Henrietta Brandish, entered into rest September the 20th, 1924, aged 84, excuse me. I keep hearing, maybe it's the rain, but it sounds like footsteps. It keeps happening. I think it's just the rain and my imagination. I'm on my own here. Here, beneath here, lie the mortal remains of Jane Brandish, widow of William Henry Brandish of Dublin. She was the only daughter of the late John Spencer Webb, 15th rector of the line, and Elizabeth Robinson, wife and niece of the late Catherine Robinson, otherwise Swan or Swain, relict of the Reverend Abraham Swan, formerly Vicar of Killearn, June 1857. And we've a Wheaton Brandish here, fourth son of James Brandish and Henrietta Harvey, 1877, and Elizabeth Mary Brandish, only daughter of the late William Henry Brandish. So obviously through marriage, the Brandish and Swain or Swan names, you know, so these are all related one way or another. I think it is the rain. Loving memory of William Bolton Patrick Brandish, 1996. And his wife Bridget, 2012. My eyes to the hills is wrote underneath it. This is just so beautiful. Her elbow is on an urn. Almost Romanesque, I would say. Under the immediate direction of his friend, James Edward Devereux. Faith, hope and charity. I'm presuming now it is marble. It's not. Is it like a plaster? And it's really, really soft to touch. I don't know, guys. But either way, it is absolutely stunning. Right, so guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm wet and cold, and I just want to get home now and get a quick cup of coffee. If you want to support the channel, guys, there is a Ko-fi linked in the description below. Super chats, subscriptions to membership really, really help as well, so we can continue with our journey on this channel. But for now, guys, take care, God bless, and I will talk to you all again soon.